better. As far as South Africa was concerned, the most successful bowler was Pollard with 3 for 28, but the most economic was Steyn with 1 for 17. He really is in a very hot run of form at the moment. So, it all meant that New Zealand at the halfway stage had 129 on the board, South Africa needed 130, and the stats showed that nobody had ever defended 129 successfully in a 2020 international game. Could the Kiwis do it? We'll find out in just a moment.
Cullis goes out early. South Africa lose an early wicket. That's a major lift for the Black Caps as their home side are 6 for 1.
Good bouncer this. It's short, not too short, and it keeps climbing on Jacques Cullis. He's looking to pull that. It rushes onto him and it doesn't get all of it, just a top edge. And in the end, a simple catch at fine leg. Cullis gone for 4. South Africa 6 for 1.
Got that away for 4. It was just a fraction short and he fastened onto it in a flash.
Was the short arm jab. Andre Nel enjoying the music as well. Loving the tunes. This is a good shot. Not short, not too short at all. But he's onto that. He just fetches it from outside the off stump.
There was a bit of use of the feet, and there's the result. That was wonderful timing from Graham Smith. He used the pace of the ball so beautifully, created the width, and packs it away for his first boundary.
He didn't try to overhit that, he just placed it. Saw the opportunity, and that's well executed.
Mick, you must be pleased with how the bowlers went this evening.
Yeah, I thought we bowled really well as a group, which was really good to see. You know, we wanted to ease a guy like Dale in, Johan Boerter coming through, Charles Langerveld, the guys that hadn't played much of late, and to see them come through was really happy. I was very impressed with them as a group tonight.
That young newcomer you opened with from the caller drive also went quite nicely, didn't he, short bowling?
Yeah, look, he went beautifully. I mean, Polly's, you know, he's a quality performer, quality cricketer. I mean, he's going to do it for us in this form of the game more times than not. So good to see him back as well.
Might get hit by the ball here. Cracking shot by JP Germany. He's settling in nicely here on the boundary from him. And you get away with that as well, another boundary. We'll take them anyway.
We'll take him. It's 4 in the scorebook, eh? We'll take that one as well.
Oopsie. And it's going to be 4 more. Will it? It'll be a chase. They'll settle for 2. And McCullum, it's leg buys. So 2 leg buys to South Africa. They go to 26 for 1. Might be moving around a little bit there, but just getting back to Dale Steyn and his role in the side at the moment.
Yeah, look, I think we're going to ease Dale into one-day cricket. I mean, he's performed beautifully with us in Test cricket. We need to manage him. We need to manage his mental and physical conditions through the next couple of games, hopefully. As I said, we'll manage a guy like Dale. What he does bring to us, it's a great shot.
That's a cracking shot into the grass banks from JP Germany. And the crackers go off. 32 for 1.
That's everything I mean about this guy. Unbelievable hands, unbelievable balance. He's a really good player, this boy.
What about the captain? Where is he at the moment in his batting?
The captain's fine, you know, in the nets, and that the captain's played really well. I think he was a little bit indecisive in the test matches. I heard it commented on backlifts and all that kind of stuff. His backlift in that I thought was fine. I think he was just indecisive. Martin seemed to get the wood over him because he bowled a ball almost.
Yeah, there he goes. Sorry about that, Nick. The end of Graham Smith. Let's go back to commentary.
Well, an eventful over from Carl Mills. The ball disappearing all around the park off the bat of JP Duminy. But Graham Smith's indifferent run at the beginning of a South African summer continues. Carl Mills inducing the edge. McCullum gleefully accepting.
Good piece of bowling and indifferent batting. It continues to struggle. He's gone 33 for 2.
Down the ground, up in the air. Should be taken. It's a steepler. Missed and four. That could be a pivotal moment. Chancing his arm, de Villiers. Mills was beneath it for an eternity.
Well, it's another one that goes down in terms of a high steepler. As soon as de Villiers hit this, he knew he was in trouble. And Mills, who's a good athlete, couldn't take it.
Pulled away, high and handsomely over mid-wicket for four. Picked up the length very early, de Villiers, and has packed it to the fence. Vettori is hit high into the crowd. Beautiful use of the feet, full swing of the bat, maximum for Duminy. Oh, beautifully bowled, he's got him. New Zealand were desperate for a wicket, and Vettori has provided. Duminy drawn up again, Vettori pushed it wide, and McCullum did the rest. Quality from the skipper.
And he came left arm over. That was the key to it. He's gone out to put the milk bottles out, and the door is closed behind him. Duminy is stumped, more like run out really. Gone for 33, and they are now 64 for 3 South Africa.
Oh my word, what's he doing? Up in the air, pulling it away, should be out. Missed again! Oh no!
Did everything right here in terms of the bowler. The batsman played a false stroke, and there's Gillespie. Ton of time. He can't believe it, and neither can Jamie Howe, who picks up and fields.
Big shot, huge shot, 6, big 6.
That is huge. And felt so good for de Villiers. Absolutely out of the middle. Short, and got smoked about 18 rows back. Oh, that is a joy to watch. Doesn't matter who you're supporting, that is a class act.
Big shout, it's out. The finger's gone up from Brian Jerling, so Jeetan Patel gets a wicket. He's got Boucher.
Boucher looks back, he's not a happy chappy. He thinks he's never out, but then again, let's have a look at this. Has he hit it? Has it turned and gone down? Well, I think he hit outside the line. He's pretty grumpy about this. But he's got to go. And it is now 89 for 4. South Africa find themselves. Boucher has gone for 7.
Beauty of a shot. That's a wonderful cover drive from maybe de Villiers. Nicely out to it, and he's got good hands. Made good use of them that time. Pollock's gone for a big shot and is out. A simple catch to deep mid-wicket. Patel gets another wicket.
And Taylor's caught one. That's what they're being a bit cheeky about, because he shelled a few here at the T20 World Cup. A couple of simple ones did Ross Taylor. That one, in a way, is probably the most difficult one he's had to deal with for some time, and he's pumped because he's finally caught one. Pollock out for 6. It's 103 for 5.
There's the big hit, and it's gone all the way. The pressure release from Albie Morkel. He is such a clean striker. Straight to extra cover. So the ploy of bringing Styrus on has worked for New Zealand. Morkel trying to pierce the offside field. Hits it straight to Vettori. Morkel goes for 9, and is there another twist?
Well, a few jitters maybe. Rolls the fingers over the ball and is looking to, well, I'm not really sure where he's trying to hit that, but he's trying to hit it a long way. Morkel gone for 9. South Africa 6 down for 116.
Straight down the ground. They push hard, they might get two, they won't. Good work down at long on, but de Villiers goes to a half century and gets welcome acclaim from this big Wanderers crowd. Oh, beaten. So 7 off the last over. As Patel has bowled an excellent spell. 4 overs, 2 for 17.
Have got A.B. de Villiers on strike. That's the saving grace, you'd think, but how does he go about this? Does he trust his partner and nudge it for one and get to the other end? Or does he have a go at Kyle Mills? He'll be happy to see him, because if it's anywhere near short, it will disappear out the park.
Well, this has got edge of the seat stuff. It shouldn't have been. South Africa needed 14 off the last 3 overs. They only scored 7 off the last 2. Here's Mills. Oh, third man in the ring. De Villiers could be in trouble. It's got through. De Villiers is down. They couldn't think of coming back for the second. They've taken the single, but this brings Philander on strike.
Oh, goodness me. Nicely bowled right into the block hole. Third man's up and it goes straight to him. A different day would go straight past, and also different day that hits the stumps.
Misfield, mix up, trouble! Run out down at the bowler's end. Ian Howe will have a look. There was a complete misunderstanding between the two batsmen. Philander knows he's gone, he's walking. South Africa are butchering this.
Well, have a look. He's hit this, he's not sure whether he should go. It's a misfield. He thinks he should stay in his ground, but really wants de Villiers on strike and decides too late. What wonderful work. Lou Vincent coming in and going to the stumps. It was a shy at the stumps. He picks it up and knocks him over. Philander short of his ground. South Africa, well, they still need 6. And the third umpire says, Vernon Philander, you've got to go back for a shower. He's taking a while, but it's going to be out. There you go. That's confirmation. He's gone for 2. It's 124 for 7.
5 off 3 now. New man on strike. And these men are plotting. Has the balance of power. The mood has certainly swung their way.
What do? Do you nudge it for 1 and hope to go for a big one, sort of with 1 ball to go, or do you try and go now? Or do you leave it to A.B. de Villiers to go for the 2?
Yes, it does. They'll come back for 2.
Oh, goodness me. Hard in the mouth stuff. Have a look. They're laughing. Those are nervous laughs in the South African dugout. Johan Botha decides he's going to have a go at this. I tell you what, Brendan McCullum caught a good catch in the test match running back a similar distance. That didn't quite have the same height, so he couldn't get there.
So Kyle Mills, who's bowled a really good final over, is just 4 off it so far. 2 balls remain. South Africa need 3. Here we go. Penultimate delivery. Goes to Johan Botha. Clipped the right through! It goes for 4, and South Africa have won by the skin of their teeth.
My goodness me. They certainly made this exciting, the South Africans. In the end, a lovely clip on the onside from Johan Botha is the cue for the fireworks.
So once again, 2020 sprinkling its magic, because that was a really good game of cricket. Shouldn't have been, really, should it? 129, that was nothing, and for a lot of the while it seemed that South Africa were just cantering to victory. But then, as usual, when the pressure was on, they started to fall apart. And if it hadn't been for de Villiers 52 not out, South Africa would have been facing yet another embarrassing defeat.